Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to It's Rainmaking Time. This is Kim Greenhouse. It gives me great pleasure to welcome Dr. Masaru Emoto and his translator, Fukiko. She is here to help translate a wonderful interview today. They are in Japan. Dr. Emoto is the author of The Hidden Messages in Water. He has also put together a peace project for children that is becoming very well known. He put together an instructor school in 2005 called the Hado Instructor School, and he is known all over the world for changing our understanding of the fact that water is animate. It's alive, it has memory, and it can transmit information. It's intelligent. When we talk to water with spirit and intent, and we use words that are kind and loving, the entire clusters of water change. But let me not explain his work. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Dr. Emoto and Fukiko Kai to It's Rainmaking Time. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. おはようございます。
It's rainmaking time.
Yay!
The first thing I want to say is that in your book on water, you say that if we understand water, it becomes more difficult to deny the existence of God.
Exactly. I think I'm a very good example because I used to believe in nothing. Basically, I was an atheist. But the more I learn about water, it became more and more difficult to deny the existence of the divine.
I think it was very interesting that at the very beginning of the book, The Hidden Messages in Water, that you asked people if they were happy, to really look carefully into their lives if they were happy. And you acknowledged the fact that happiness and water are related.
Well, I would like to explain here is that water is the mirror of our mind. So when we are happy, water can reflect that happiness to us. So basically, water can always show the state of our mind, and sometimes it can carry the information.
The most interesting thing about water so far that's so much of a breakthrough concept is that it has the ability to copy information, to remember it, and to transmit it. And most of us don't live with that knowledge that the water has memory like an elephant.
Well, this fact that water can retain information was very well-known fact in the native society. Any native people, indigenous people, come to us to tell us, how true it was. But unfortunately, with the development of modern science, they started to deny this fact, and they only believe in something visible. But hopefully, when the science, with the science progression, it will be the common sense again in the scientific society when they really reach to the cutting edge quantum physics.
If our bodies are approximately 70% water, and if we exist as water, and our connection to water applies to everyone all over the world, this means that we are vibrational beings, as you say in your book.
Thank you so much for understanding my theory very well. What you said was exactly right.
We're finding out by you and others that we are magnetic beings, that we are creatures of frequency and vibration, and because of that, when we speak, water changes. Do you think that if we speak to a lake or to bath water that's chlorinated with chemicals in it, the chemicals will change? How far do we go with this?
repeatedly, we have done experiments on this matter. Many times we offered our prayers or invocations to water of the lake or a dam or a river or a pond, and sometimes we use a bottle of water to see the difference after and before, or we give some words to water. And every time after this experiment, we found very significant result that sometimes the terrible odor or disappeared, or because of the chemical element changed, or many people have experienced miraculous phenomena. And sometimes people would ask how long this effect lasts. And I would say it depends on the power of the prayer and the number of the people who pray. I often use the Einstein's theory, this very famous equation, E equals mc square.
Right?
And yeah, and you know that, right? You're
Yes.
familiar with that. And E is the energy, of course, and M I understand as the mass, and C usually I translate it as consciousness. So people's consciousness can change the energy, and how effective it would be is depending on the strength or power of this energy of consciousness, or the number of the people who pray together or who send this intention together. Does it make sense?
Absolutely. I noticed that Dr. Emoto had met with Dr. Rupert Sheldrake and that he was fascinated with the morphinogenic field and resonance and how it increases things, and Dr. Sheldrake's experiments. Would he like to say anything about them and the influence Dr. Sheldrake has on his work?
Yes, Dr. Sheldrake is the person I really adore. And when I first visited England, I contacted him and visited his office there, his house actually, and we had a very nice conversation there. I think it was in the year 2000, and he said, "Mr. Emoto, what you have achieved is wonderful. In last month, I received 30 copies of your book from different people. I think that was the power of morphogenetic field.
Yes.
So I really respect him as a very good scientist. But I don't know how much or how well he studied water. So it would be very interesting if he can further his research on water. I would like to see what he finds out.
How come the healing waters of Lourdes, France heal people?
After studying water and also alternative medicine as a practitioner, I came to this conclusion that humans' healing power or self-healing power is based on the feeling of love and gratitude. And so the more love and gratitude the person has, the easier it will be for the person to heal himself. And the water at the fountain of Lourdes is full of love and gratitude because of the people going there to offer their prayer.
Has Dr. Emoto been to Lourdes, France, and done a measurement of the water crystals there?
I have never been there physically, but some people sent us the water from there. And we have done an experiment and we have the result of water crystals here. And I still keep a small bottle of water from Lourdes, France on my desk now.
Is it still a mystery why it does